Hello and welcome back to the channel. My name is Krashy and Happy New Year to you. Just wanted to make a video kind of talking about Pokemon Unite. It's been a while, don't really focus on the game too much, but I have to shout out a creator friend of mine, Suluwu. I've been watching a lot of Suluwu uploads. He's been up in his game. Definitely check out the link in the description. This video is kind of inspired by him and his video. I thought it was a great listen. I think he's been pumping out a lot of great content. If you like Pokemon Unite, go take a look at Suluwu. But yeah, should you play Pokemon Unite in 2024? The short answer is no. The long answer is yes. So let's talk about it. So first and foremost, if you wouldn't mind, drop a like on the video, and maybe I'll post videos here every now and then, once a month apparently. But yeah, Pokemon Unite in 2024 has a lot of promise, ironic enough. I think we have to kind of touch on the Chinese beta and the potential big changes that are coming. I think next month or the next season of Pokemon Unite Ranked is going to have no EX Pokemon in it, and then the following season after that, around February, is going to have pick and ban mode. So that is the first big step towards legitimizing the ranked experience for Pokemon Unite, but therein lies still many problems that the game has. So to kind of get straight to the point, I think the reason why you play Pokemon Unite in 2024 is the reason why anybody would want to play Pokemon Unite now in 2023 or previously in 2023, and that's because of a few main reasons. One, it's Pokemon. If that matters to you, if it's an IP that you care about, if it's characters and the potential characters that you would love to see, the potential Pokemon that you would love to see come into the game, and the promise that the game can deliver from the IP and the experience of the Pokemon universe, then yes, it's a perfect game for you to play. It's free to play, there's quick play, there's standard, there's bot matches, pretty much anybody can play it. You know, you could be like a 7, 8, 9, 10-year-old kid playing, or you could be like a 31-year-old playing the game. Really, there's no age restriction to a game like this. It's very simple to get into. There's a lot going on. There's a lot to earn, unlock, click on, and it's very overwhelming at times, but there's so much to play, right? Very much like a lot of content in the game. So if you like Pokemon, I absolutely think that you should play the game. If you're looking for a short form, quick game to play, even on the mobile platform, then yes, I think Pokemon Unite is perfect for that. I think it's locked to 10-minute matches at minimum or at maximum whenever it comes to like the ranked mode, which might go up a little bit more with pick and ban. You might have to expect that the pick and ban mode might add like a couple minutes. So with like a small queue time, you're looking at like 15 minutes total, 15-minute total match time, game time per match. I think it's very fun to kind of just hop in and spam games. That's always one thing about Pokemon Unite that's always been a really easy and simple thing to do, is just hop on the game, spam a lot of matches, and have a pretty good time with it. Other than that, the other main reason that you would want to play it is because it is the entry to MOBAs for you, right? Maybe you've played MOBAs and you just don't really want to be that hardcore, because even veteran League of Legends players just don't really want to invest in a long form game of League of Legends or something of that nature. And so you're looking for an entrance into the MOBA genre, whether it be a re-entrance in a short form kind of way, or you're looking for an entrance in the genre, to begin with. And I think that that's a good reason to potentially play Pokemon Unite. So if you love the IP, if you like short form games or even mobile platform games, if you're looking for an entry or re-entry into the MOBA genre, something that can kind of get you started or kind of get you back into that feeling of playing MOBAs, then I absolutely do think that this could be the game for you. Now, the main reasons why you would not play Pokemon Unite are pretty much the main reasons that you wouldn't want to play it in 2023 as well. And actually, you know what? I need to put a little pin in this part of the discussion and go back to a reason why you would want to play Pokemon Unite, or why you should play Pokemon Unite in 2024, is if you're interested in playing Pokemon Unite esports. If you're looking to play Unite Championship Series, if you're looking to play with a full party, I think that this game actually is probably best played with a 3-stack if you're looking to play it kind of semi-seriously, or a 5-stack if you're looking to play it casual or like competitively and professionally. So to expand on that, just in case, because I know sometimes I get asked, 3-stack would be a party of 3 players, so yourself and 2 others. 5-stack would be a party of 5 players, yourself and 4 others. So yeah, Pokemon Unite Championship Series, Pokemon Unite Esports, Worlds, AOS Cup, NAIC, EUIC, all the various different tournaments in different regions are all phenomenal. I think it's probably the only thing I actually have much respect for when it comes to Pokemon Unite as a game from the like developer publisher side, because they do put money into that side of things. And whether it be a company like Esports Engine or whoever's running the other different broadcasts and tournaments in different regions, I think that that is the part of Pokemon Unite that I actually have a lot of respect for and actually care quite a bit about, because it actually operates well. You have phenomenal casters like Doob Snacks and Spraggles and Zoinks and Wonder... I forget his name. I'm sorry about that. But you get the point. You have a phenomenal cast, Kelosaurus of casters and on-air talent and people that are putting a lot of passion into the game. And so when you get a situation with a game that you like that also has this big feeling of community and passion behind it, it feels like it's, you know, it's something to be a part of. You know, even if I just sit down and do like a watch party stream and I sit there and I watch the tournaments, I'm maybe not playing myself, it's always a good time. So if you're interested in the esports side of a game like Pokemon Unite, or if you're interested in playing the game seriously in a 3-stack or a 5-stack for Unite Championship Series, that would be a phenomenal reason to play Pokemon Unite in 2024. All right, so let's jump back into the discussion, or back to the other side of the discussion about why you maybe would not want to play Pokemon Unite in 2024. So the first and foremost big one, and I know that this is coming from me, kind of like former, less serious player nowadays, and maybe even why you're watching this video is for my perspective, is if you are a serious mobile player that is looking for a online ranked experience, you don't want to play this game. The truth of the matter is that the biggest issues that I've ever had, and I want to make that clear, that I've had with Pokemon Unite, and I do think it is one of the bigger issues that the game has in general, is that it doesn't really have a rank system. Like, it does, but it doesn't, and I'll explain. If you're a solo duo kind of, you know, MOBA player, which most serious MOBA players are, unless they're playing professionally. There's like a hierarchy of types of players. You have like professional players, like serious rank grinders. You have like, you know, like semi-serious, kind of play rank, kind of play normal games. You have casual players, and then you're like super casuals. If you're below that like competitive esports hierarchy of player, you don't really have a home on this game. You know, you can play ranked, but you're not really going to climb too much, because you're mostly going to have the leaderboards dominated by 3 and 5 stacks. Sorry, I'm a little bit sick. So yeah, 3 and 5 stacks are mostly going to dominate the leaderboard in a game like this. You can maybe get yourself high up if your name is Chris Heroes, but outside of that, it's going to be a bit of a hard time. So the rank system just isn't really there for you. Currently in the game, and I know that this may change, the balance of the game is a little bit all over the place when it comes to playing the game in a ranked setting. There's like really, really overpowered Pokemon that get in the game. There is no pick and ban phase, so there's no control over the meta. The pick and ban phase, we don't exactly know how it's going to come into the ranked mode in 2024, but the current version of pick and ban is blind bans, which I really hate, because no MOBA does this ever, where you have both teams kind of ban at the same time, and there's only one ban, potentially 2 bans that can happen, whereas having just like both sides ban like 2 or 3 Pokemon each for like a total of like 4 to 6 Pokemon that would be banned. So even the pick and ban mode is like a very casual version of what an actual MOBA would do. And so ultimately, you don't really want to play Pokemon Unite if you're looking for like a serious MOBA to get into. Now, someone might say like, yeah, that makes a lot of sense. It's a 10-minute locked, score-focused MOBA. It's not really built to be a serious MOBA, but the problem I always had with that is that it very well could be. You know, you could kind of have your cake and eat it too, if they would do things like turn masters into solo duo only and kind of like tune the matchmaking for that. So not a very serious kind of ranked experience that you're going to get unless you're playing in that 3-stack where you have a very competent 3-stack that's looking to carry the game and really push yourselves on the leaderboard, or like I said, a competitive 5-stack. Another reason why I don't think you would really want to play Pokemon Unite in 2024 is that the devs are really all over the place in a few different ways. Their communication is inconsistent and sometimes just kind of lies. Sometimes they say they're going to do one thing and it doesn't really land. They kind of will go quiet for months and months at a time, and then they come out with another thing, and then so it's weird. There's some promises on the table currently from the developers that we're looking forward to in the next couple of seasons of ranked play, but it's really just one of those things that like there has been a very big inconsistency with Timmy Studios and Pokemon Unite in terms of how they communicate and the decisions that they make, and it's just a very all over the place kind of experience from the community and from the player side. So it's not really the most stable thing to get behind, right? And other than that, the monetization of this game, I will say, is not the best, right? It definitely has that kind of mobile game, pretty heavily monetized feel. The skins are really expensive. The new characters are locked behind paid purchases only for like, I don't even know how long it is at this point. I don't really play the game to know, but the new characters, new Pokemon are locked behind paid purchases only for a short amount of time, and they're allowed in ranked. So you can kind of feel the disconnect between what would be like a normal, traditional, like serious MOBA and a game like Pokemon Unite. So friends, that's kind of my overall thoughts on Pokemon Unite in 2024. I think that the game, for what it is, when you look at it for what it is actually good. I think I can concede that. I used to have an opinion that the game was going to die and that it was never going to take off and it was never going to do this, and that. And I think I was only partially true, because if you look at the game, it's got a lot of players. It's got an okay kind of stream community. It's got a really nice, I would say probably the best thing about it is the thriving esports scene. But it's a niche game. You know, it's not going to be a massive title. It never will be, because of the changes that it lacks to make. But it is fun, undeniably so. Even I can hop on the game and have a nice casual bit of fun. So if you're looking for a nice, fun, casual MOBA to hop on, maybe play with some friends, I think jumping into Pokemon Unite in 2024 is definitely the play. If you're looking for a serious rank grind kind of solo experience where you can really showcase your skills and you know, play the game like almost any other MOBA, then this isn't really the game for you. So drop a like on the video, let me know your thoughts in the comment section down below. Hopefully I did a little bit of justice. Like I said, go in the description, check out Suluwu. I think he's actually cranking out some really great content. Much love to you, buddy, out there. Happy New Year's, everyone. As always, be sure to be kind to one another, tell someone you love them, and I'll see you on the next video.